I'm here to have a CO2 treatment. I'm very excited. I can't wait to see how my face will be tied up. My eyes, my wrinkles, and I'm excited to see the results that will come after.
I'm going to give you an aftercare pack, and what's going to be in that pack is something called Dermese. So Dermese is it's like a really thick moisturizing ointment, and I want you to put that on 5 times a day, okay, for 5 to 7 days. All right, so it's quite oily. The reason for that is that moist wounds heal better. This is the Dermese ointment, this stuff here. Okay, you can get it from Chemist Warehouse, but we're going to give you this. All right, so you can take that. Beautiful. I'm going to actually explain to you this laser so you can kind of understand. What it does, it fires 100 different individual laser beams, okay, like that. You'll be able to see it after we're finished. You'll have 100 little holes for every square centimetre. Now, because we have the healthy skin around there, these healthy skin cells can migrate inwards. They migrate in, or they move easier if it's moist. Because you think if you let that form a scab, then those skin cells can't move very well, all right? They'll still heal, your body will still find a way, but this just makes it a little bit easier. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to do local anesthetic injections. They're gonna have a little bit of a sting to them, okay? So I'm gonna do some up the top first. So a little sharp scratch, 1, 2, 3, sorry. I know it's a rough place to get an injection. Little sharp scratch. Now I'm starting from the outside portion. And I'm going to put a mill there. Beautiful. So these are the mental nerves that come out here, and they supply all of this sensory part of the face, okay? So we're numbing that part of the face. The best way to do it, if I go from the outside, I have to go through a few layers of skin and muscle, but if I go from inside the mouth, the nerve sits very close to the inside there. So that's going to numb basically all of this area around here. Now I'm going to use a cannula for numbing other parts. 1, 2, 3, we'll start.
Yep. And yep.
It's your head this way. Beautiful. So.
And yep.
One here. Sorry. One more here. It's not too bad now, but it'll look a little bit worse later on. We've covered most of the area there.
So we finish the face?
No, I'm still going to do your nose.
Yeah.
I've still got to do around your eyes. So I'm going to put the shields in, so it lets me go really close to the eye. So these are intraocular eye shields. So these go inside the eye, and I'm putting Clawsic ointment on. So this is an antibiotic ointment, and this is just going to protect the eye. Good. Okay, so look up for me. Good. Close your eyes, blink. Good. A couple of blinks. Good. And then look up. Okay, good. That's fine. Just do the same thing again. So look down for me. And then look up. Great. Isn't that right?
Yeah. And yeah.
Sorry, we'll be done really quickly. Yeah. Okay. Good. Turn the other way. So this is called painting. So we're just feathering in the border there so you don't get any of those, doesn't get any obvious grid pattern lines. I'll do it over the face as well. That's better. This is insulin, so it's similar to the insulin that diabetics get, but I don't inject it, I just apply it topically, and it has a lot of growth and healing factors. So it should speed your healing. So it's a newer thing that we've noticed in the research papers that's had a really good result. So I'm just dripping this over your skin. It doesn't have any effect on your blood sugar, so don't worry about that. So next step in the process is LED light. So this is going to help with the recovery process. We just do this for 20 minutes. So I'm going to give you these goggles. You can just place them as you like over there. Okay, so some people like them on, some people don't mind. Good, excellent. Okay, so this light's going to be directly above your head. So once I put it over your head, I want you to feel it with your hands to know where it is. So just wait 1 second. All right, so you can feel where it is? Good, okay, so don't get up too quickly. So you've won yourself 20 minutes under here, okay? So your only job is to relax. You just relax. I can see you on the camera out the back there, so if there's any issues at all, I'll be able to see. You can yell out, all right?
And this camera, awesome.
The process was quite smooth and quite, how would I describe it? It was easy.
Before you go to bed,
Yeah.
I would put this one on and not. So I want you to put cream on 5 times a day for the first few days.
Okay.
This is the last one.
This is the first day after the CO2 treatment. Today I feel much better. I slept not great, but not so. I expected to be worse than what I was sleeping. I had a few pillows to raise my face up, as I was recommended, and I felt okay. And I wake up quite early because I didn't feel comfortable to sleep with my head up. But yeah, but at least I slept, which I didn't expect it to sleep at all. I do feel very, very swollen, and it looks much worse than what it feels. It's not as it doesn't burn as it burned last night or yesterday. Yes, I just feel the tightness of the skin because it's swollen, but I feel great.
And when you're ready.
Okay, so I'm a week after. I'm feeling much better. Actually, all this week, people were so great, asking and checking in with me to see how I'm doing, and that was amazing. The LED light was relaxing and beautiful, and an amazing addition to the process. Yeah, I'm actually enjoying coming here. I just realized this afternoon I came and I said, oh, I love this smell. I feel like I'm coming to a place that they are taking care of me, and I'm really, I don't think I would be able to go through this process and heal so quick, thanks to the team here who really were 150% supportive, which was amazing. And it's really, that's true, it's amazing. Yeah.
And how are you feeling now?
Yeah, I feel much better. The itchiness goes down a little bit. It's still a little bit itchy, but not too bad. So, and I don't get the reaction in the streets anymore, which is amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We're 1 week post CO2 laser now, and you can see she looks fantastic. How great. So the shininess there is the Dermis ointment. That is a petroleum-based jelly, if you like, and that keeps the skin nice and moist, allows the healthy skin cells to migrate in and heal where we've created the little channels there. You can see there's a little bit of pigmentation around here, and what that is the pigment lifting off as we heal, and it's looking really great. You can also see some of the wrinkling around the eyes here has improved significantly. You'll remember that we did the intraocular shields to cover the eyes, and that's caused a really beautiful tightening and contraction there. There's still a tiny little bit of swelling happening there, and most people really like this stage because the face is still a little bit swollen, so you look a bit younger anyway. So that'll go down with time, and if we want to improve some of the volumization there, we can do that later down the track. But this is an amazing result. There's really gone away without complication. The other thing you'll notice here is if you come close to the neck, see all these little brown spots here? That's pigment that's going to flake off. So that's going to leave a really nice, beautiful complexion there. So I would say this will look phenomenally better in a week's time. You'll look amazing at 3 months. So I'd estimate this is going to take about 10 years off your appearance.
Wow.
How good. So we will see you in another 3 weeks' time, and we can judge how we're going from there. And then we will judge your final result at anywhere from 3 to 6 months.
This is before CO2. Day 1, CO2 treatment, day 2. Day 3, day 4, CO treatment. CO treatment, day 5. CO2 treatment, day 6. Day 7, day 8, day 9, day 10. Day 11, day 12, day 13, day 14,